What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video on the channel. Welcome to some more Horizon 5. It's been a few days actually since I've played some Horizon 5. Is that a reversing camera? That's kind of cool. If it is that, I can't actually tell. Is that actually a reversing camera, or is it the boot release for this built into the wing? That's kind of cool. Yeah, this is a new card that we got added into this game. Why is there like a billion different Dodge Challengers that exist? I'm not talking about in-game, but just in general. Why? There's the regular one, the RT. Wait. No. There's one of them that has a V6, am I right? Then there's an RT, which is the V8. Then there's a Scat Pack, right? Then there's a Hellcat. Then there's a Demon. Then there's the Super Stock. That is 6 different versions that I just know of the top of my head that exist for the Dodge Challenger. Why? Are there any other ones that are probably exist? Maybe. Well, I'm gonna slide this thing about because why not? I don't really want to build this thing for drag racing or anything like that. I've done it obviously with the Demon and all that before. And we all know what the Challenger looks like. I like this thing. It looks good. I mean, it looks like a Challenger. I mean, with like matte black roof, bonnet, and rear end. I mean, it doesn't even look that bad. But the one thing that I do want to take a look at is the festival playlist, because the festival playlist has actually changed a little bit. If you also go to the very end, you can see there's a new one which says playlist vote. So for the next season, or for the next, I guess, series, for the next festival playlist series, we are going to get stuff now revisiting, right? So all the cars that were at a certain point, they're revisiting back again. Please vote for the Italian automotive, because I want to get the Alpha 8C, because that's the only car in this game that I'm actually missing. But yeah, anyway, you can vote for whichever one you want. I voted for the Italian one because, like I said, I'm missing a car from it, and I want the 8C as well, because I've never actually played with it in this game because I don't own it, because I was on holiday at the time. Regardless, this is what the festival playlist looks like. This week we get the Challenger. It's actually a new car in the game. The next week we have a 1995 Ford Mustang, which is also kind of cool as well. And then we have revisiting cars, which we have the Pro Stock Camaro and the Pontiac GTO. This obviously is called the Midnight Muscle playlist, and of course, like I said, a bunch of these are things that are being, re-added into the game. You can also change if you go into settings. Actually, I think it'll tell you, or it'll ask you as soon as you enter the festival playlist, or you can just go into extras and you can change this, right? You can change your startup screen video to previous games. So you can either have it to Mexico, which is the standard one, the Colorado one, which is for Forza Horizon 1. So you'll have basically in Forza Horizon 5, they remade or redid the actual intro screens. So if you want to have those differently, then you can go and change them. So we can have the Forza Horizon 1 remade screen, Horizon 2, Horizon 3, 4. We have the Italian automotive one that they ended up changing. Remember that there was a time where they actually ended up changing the intro screen. I do wish that they continued doing this a lot more. I feel like every time we had like a new interesting playlist, that they would actually end up changing the start intro screen. Horizon Retrowave, if you guys remember that was really cool. And then you can obviously shuffle them if you just want them to change every now and then. But I want to have the Horizon 2 one on, so that's the one I have left on. So that's pretty much what the new festival playlist is like, and what the new changes are. I'm going to change my audio as well because it's really, really low. That's what the new changes are. I don't think there's going to be anything else that's going to be new added in the next series. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think there are anything new. I don't know, right? There was a post that they released a little while back where they said that there wasn't going to be anything new added into the game. This might have been the final festival playlist that they ended up releasing, but then I think they backtracked and then they just don't release it anymore, or they haven't talked about it or said anything about it anymore. So I think what they're probably going to do is just continue to do this playlist vote thing, where they're going to continue releasing or continue updating the playlists, but you kind of just vote for the playlist that you want, and it's just going to be revisiting older playlists that we had before. So I don't know, or I don't think we're going to be getting any more new cars after this one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's drive this thing and actually just sift to it. Again, Challenger, we've driven different ones in this game. I want to go and build this thing for drifting because it's just something that it's just different, I guess. I've built it for drag racing, I've built it for racing before, I've done a bunch of stuff with these before, but just to have a little bit of fun, with it. I kind of want to change it. Should I put a Viper engine in it? Just to make it a little bit more interesting. I'm putting a Viper engine in it. And I'm going to twin turbo as well. Or do I supercharge it? Nah, turbo that. As for the aero, we can have we can have the lip on the front of it that everybody just loves to keep on. I'm gonna put it on just to be annoying, and then we can remove the rear wing. Oh, it looks so weird without the rear wing, doesn't it? It just looks like it just looks naked. I don't like it. I really like these wheels that Dodge put on their cars. Really love them. They look so sick. But I think what I want to do is see, I kind of want to keep them on. I'm not gonna lie to you. How big are the rear tires? 315s, 365 we can go up to. I don't even think we need 365 on the rear. Maybe 345, and then 315s on the front. We can leave that alone like that. Track width is definitely going to change since we're turning this thing into a drift car. Again, like I said, I kind of like the beefiness of the rear wheel or of the wheels just in general. And you can see, I think, that the rear ones have a little bit more center offset than the front ones, just a tiny bit, I think. But they're definitely staggered, and they look very sick. I really like them. Very cool wheels. We can change them in size, obviously. We can make them quite a bit bigger, like this. Do I want to make them a lot bigger? I'm actually going to do it just to see what it looks like. So we can go, what was it, 20s on the front, 21s on the back? 21s all around. Oh god, it looks weird. It looks weird with the wheels this big. Pretty much race spec everything. And then, yeah, drift foot doesn't really matter about the diff. So that's adjustable. We can keep the Brembos on, or we can go carbon ceramics. We'll do that. Drift suspension. It doesn't actually go as low as I thought it was going to. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna get this thing to be really low. We'll have a look at some of the paints as well that comes with this thing, because I'm pretty sure they do look absolutely zero change in noise coming from that V10. We changed the exhaust. I feel like this is gonna have a bit too much power. I don't know. About 1,000 horsepower. That's not too bad. It is all going through the rear wheels though, so keep that in mind. Whoops. Let's not do that. Flywheel, keep that standard. Alright. 1,127, all going to the rear wheels. 1605 kilos. It's alright. It's good. It's good power to weight ratio for a rear wheel drive drift Dodge Challenger. So weird. Can we actually get this thing to be any lower? No, that's about as low as it gets. Unfortunate, because I thought it would look quite a lot nicer when it's fully low. Alright, what paints do we have for this? Because I'm gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say there has to be like some interesting ones. The purple is one of the funny ones to me. I really like it. It looks good. I might keep it in the purple. The lime green is probably one of the ugliest ones out of the lot. The blue looks great. The red looks great. This dark green looks really good as well. Black, of course, is a classic one for the Challenger. It looks amazing. That front like lip protector is so funny to me. I kind of want to make it purple. I kind of want to make it purple. I just remember this just because of what was it? It was the Thanos car, wasn't it? At the time when there used to be a lot of the Dodge Challengers and what was it, Dodge or sorry, Jeep like Grand Cherokees and stuff, and they were like purple, and it's like here's the Dodge car, oh here's the Thanos car. Oh, it was just something stupid. Alright, well, we're gonna leave it like this because I don't really care about the way this thing looks, but I do kind of want to drive this thing properly. I want to drive it hard, and of course I'm gonna put on the drift cam because I don't really care about the points that we're gonna get with this thing. But I mostly, like I said, with this video, just wanted to have, did not want to do that. I wanted to have a little look at the festival playlist to show you guys that. All right, well, I'm gonna adjust my tune on this thing, and we'll go from here, I guess. Okay, we can do a mental burnout. I also didn't even change tires, so we need to go back and change tires. All right, well, at least now I get to see the intro screen. And there it is. It's like the Forza Horizon 2 style intro screen, but in like Forza Horizon 5. It's sick. You know what's not sick? It's the game crashed. That's why I'm looking at this right now. It's because the game just straight up crashed. I was waiting for it to go into daytime. That's what I was doing. I went to the top of the mountain and I was like, we're just waiting for it to go into daytime. The hopefully by the time I'm going back in now, the server's actually gone into daytime. So we can actually drive around so you guys can see what's happening. I finished my tune. I finished my upgrades and all that sort of stuff. I changed my tires to some snow tires. Yeah, can we just be in daytime now, please? Oh, it's still nighttime. Oh, I think it does look like it might be getting bright out though, which is good. Is it? I'm going to the top of the mountain. This is what I was doing. I was just waiting here. Yeah, the game still crashes. I don't know what's wrong with it. It just is just doing it now. I leave the game on open for a bit too long and it just crashes. There's nothing really that's causing it. Like, I'm not doing anything on my PC. I literally had the game like paused and it was just doing it. So I don't know if it's just because it's been open for too long or what the deal is, but it just straight up just goes. This has so much power. I haven't actually even test driven this yet, so this is my first time actually test driving it. It has so much power. It's all going through the rear wheels. However, this is incredibly smooth to drive. Oh my god. I also have like a billion gears with this car, so... Oh my god. This thing is amazing to drive. What? Why is this so good? What? I've built some smooth drift cars in this game, but oh my god. Oh, you can send some big angle too. I generally just want to wait for daytime. This is one of the best... This is one of the best drift cars I've driven in this game. In terms of like how smooth it is. Wow. I did not expect that. What in the world? That is really, really good. Okay, well, I'm happy with the way this thing turned out. I can't lie. I need to just see what it's like now for the rest of the mountain. I don't really care about points, so I might just miss the flag, like the very first few flags, just so it doesn't actually start ticking in my ear that I'm drifting for points. Because I don't care for points. I'm just drifting for like for style, just for looks. And this thing is great. Yeah, can it like hurry up and go into daytime? You know what I miss? I miss in Forza, was it Horizon 3? Was it where you weren't online all the time, because going online means that you have to start like a convoy or like a party or something like that. Whereas now it's like online is standard. You just go into the game and you're just in open world. You can do rewinds and all that sort of stuff. They've definitely made it a lot better than what it was before. But I remember in Horizon 3 when you were offline, all you have to do is just go into. I don't know. It probably still works in this, right? If you play offline. But I don't want any driver tires around me because they're annoying. But you were able to go in one of the, like, just a race that started off at daytime. So then you change basically the time of the day to daytime, and then you just kind of skip nighttime. So every time you did that, you just changed the time of day. If you're on at nighttime, you just go into that. Obviously, you still had the cycle between daytime and nighttime, but like, you were just able to do that. I'm kind of bored. I really just want to drive this thing. I just want to drive it down the mountain. But it's just, I don't want to do it at night. Well, it looks like the game is just going to troll me, because I've waited, like, it's honestly been about 45 minutes, and it's still nighttime, so I'm not going to be waiting around for much longer. So I'm just going to go down the hill. Actually, let's cancel that. I did say that I wasn't going to spend, or I wasn't going to drive in the flags. Let's see one of these real quick. Boom. Done. No taking them in my ear. I went off and I just did a bunch of other shit. Fuck you. Cunt. Well, the game is just straight up trolling me, so I'm just gonna not wait. It's been another, like, honestly, since we started the video, it's been about 40 minutes. And it's still not gone into daytime. Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna do this, so let's just do that. Boom. I went off, I did a bunch of other stuff. I did the rival events, the monthly rivals, as well. That was a bit of time wasted. It just doesn't go into daytime. It's so weird. It's fine, we'll just drift this at night. I mean, it doesn't bother me which way, it's just I wanted to make it a little bit more easier for you guys to see. Little hop? Yeah, I wanted to hit that. Fifth and sixth as well on this car are amazing. I don't know how I found the balance so right. Just off the bat, like not even like with testing or anything like that, just instantly. Honestly, this is probably one of my best drift cars. In terms of how smooth it is and how nice it is to drive. I don't care for points or anything like that. But just in how smooth and how nice it is to drive. It's got all the power in the world as well. You just push yourself along and this thing just absolutely just goes. Slows down really nicely. You can kind of just hold it on the edge. It's just, oh, it's so good, man. Extending your slides is really nicely. It is really nice. Like, you can keep this thing. You can do one lane drifting in it, with the car as well. Like, it's just mad. You can keep it on the outside line, fully all the way around. Every time. It is a fantastic drift car. Like I said, it's probably one of my best drift cars that I've built in this game. I don't know if the other challengers slide the same as well, but this one definitely slides really, really well. I don't remember ever building another one for drifting. Because I'm pretty sure the other ones that we drove in the game, one of them I'm pretty sure I just left alone. Well, the early gen ones, like the Hellcat, I think I just left alone. And then I think the Demon when that came out. Oh my god, it's actually going into daytime. I think it's slightly changing the outside light. Oh my god, it is. Holy. Like an hour later, we're going into daytime. But what was I gonna say? I remember the Demon would like try to make it into a drag car, right? That's what that was all about. I don't think I've ever tried to drift any of these, and I kind of regret it because if they all handle like this, then I missed out on a really, really smooth drift car. This is so nice to drive, man. Honestly. Build one of these for yourselves and just test it out and see what it's like, because it is genuinely amazing. Oh, I spun it for the first time. I actually was about to spin out there. I just increased my angle more and more and more, just ever so slightly. If you hold down the handbrake though, like you can have some pretty big boy slides. Just don't keep it on power. This is probably one of those cars that I can probably drift out in the Golden Toge. That's how accurate I can be with this car. Insanely smooth build. Really, really good. I love it. I really, really love this thing. Look at that! For precision. Oh my god! I just stopped it in perfect time. Spun it. Oh no, I caught it. I didn't spin it. That wasn't a spin. I did catch it. Absolutely sick car. Alright, I love it. That's pretty much it for today's video. A bunch of the midnight stuff like they brought out before with the like the retro wave stuff. Even the actual strip here as well is lit up as well. So just in case you guys want to take some pictures, this is all back again for this season or for this series, I guess. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I wanted to mention this as well because I've seen all the lighting and everything like that. I completely forgot to tell you guys, but yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, try the Challenger out for sliding. It's actually very, very, very good. But yeah, thank you for watching again. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.